Hi everyone. That was creepy. My fault. Anyway, I got a new camera. I'm just kidding. It's just the name. Just looks better up close. Anyway, let's get into today's video. Anyway, now we're back to normal. Welcome back everyone to my channel. Today we're doing part 5 of Do Not Take This Cat Home. We might be finishing it today. Maybe not. Part 6 most likely. Okay? Anyway, let's get into it. You. We did feed cat, right? Skip. Oh! Oh! New question. Blood. The cat lets out a sad, pleading little sound. It's hungry. Must be starving. So, you look around and see a nearby shard of glass. Your body moves as if it knows what to do. What needs to be done. Okay. Oh! Why would you do that? Oh, no. Carefully hold your finger over the cat. Dark red blood bleeds out the beads, not bleeds. Either word can be used. Wow. Before growing heavy enough to drip into the cat's open, waiting jaws, it mews happily at you. You smile warmly and lower your hand into the box, stroking the cat's cheek before laying it lap gently at your bleeding finger. When the flow gets weak and the cat meows for more, you squeeze below the wound, coaxing more blood out. You feel a strange but welcome sense of comfort from the odd exchange. A being other than yourself was hungry, and you were able to provide it sustenance. A small wrong in the world made right, even if so strangely done and only temporarily. Ironically, it's at that moment that you start to feel dizzy. You didn't think you were losing that much blood. You slump against the cat's box and listen to it mewl in distress. You think it sounds worried about you, or at least you'd like to think so. It could just want more blood as well. The cat hops out of the box and into your lap, nuzzling at your stomach and meowing happily. You wish you could ease its concerns, but it's not like you can just talk to each other. You can't help but try to remember the last time you talked to anyone, actually. If you were to die here and now in this alley, how long would it take for someone to realize you were missing? That you were gone? God! Your thoughts are interrupted when the cat yells loudly, tensing up in your lap. You don't have time to wonder why as a voice rings out from the entryway to the alley. Hello? Hey, you. Are you alright? You don't answer. You don't think you can. Your voice feels locked away, deep, deep within you. The cat looks up at you with a long stare, as if assessing you. It looks back towards the voice, and with a final nuzzle to your stomach, it hops out of your lap, walking towards the alley's entrance. But then, it starts to shift as... Oh! 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 Its face opens up. Oh! It peels back and opens again. Writhing tendrils peeking out from where you think its mouth should be. Stranger's silhouette freezes in the light beyond the alley. What the hell is... But they don't have a chance to answer their question. To finish their question. The tendrils converge into one. Before shooting out of the cat's jaws. Oh! And piercing into the stranger's shoulder. Gah! Ah! They let out a pained cry, a fearful yell. They claw at the tendrils, trying to pull them loose, but to no avail. You can't seem to process their screams. You stare at the creature before you, so different from the cat who mewed out of concern for you earlier. Let's stop the cat. You can't. You can't let this happen. You shakily crawl forward. and weakly grab at the conjoined tendrils that pulse as they drain the stranger's blood. When you tug as firmly as you're able, the tendrils pulsing halts and the cat turns to you. It makes a strange trilling noise that sounds like a question, but you have no answer. You can't even understand the question, so you simply scoop up the creature, the cat, cradling it in your arms. You gaze almost longingly at the light beyond the alley's entrance. You don't know what's going on, but you can't sit by and watch someone else be eaten so viciously. Not when they try to see if you were okay. Not when you could offer yourself instead. You think the stranger is set free, because after the sound of shoes hastily scuffing on the pavement fades into the distance, you feel something sharp pierce your back. It feels thin, almost like a needle, so the pain passes quickly as your body adjusts to the intrusion. You're sure it wasn't so thin when it skewered through the stranger's shoulder earlier. But as you feel your blood leave your body slowly as if being pumped out, it gets harder to think and your vision starts to fail you. The creature in your arms makes a soft sound. Held as tightly and closely to you as your weak arms can manage. This is fine. You're okay with this. You don't know if this will change anything. Surely the cat will get hungry again at some point after you're gone and no longer an option. But at least this time, you were able to save someone. Ending 28, personal care package. Ah! Oh, someone help me, help! Oh, he's shrinking. Help! You look away as the creature devours the stranger, draining them until there's nothing but a husk of bone, skin, and clothes heaped on the floor. You feel awful, but what could you do? The creature is also a living thing. Shouldn't it be allowed to eat what it needs to? Does it not also have a right to do what it must to survive? You ignore the voice in the back of your head that questions if there could have been another way. It's not like you tried to see if it could eat anything other than blood, human blood. Now, did you? Oh, I thought just like phased. Okay. The creature purrs as it rubs its head into your arm. You realize that after a bit of rest, you're already feeling better. But you also think that something inside you feels a little bit broken too. You're just not quite sure what it is yet. You stand and hold out your arms. Still hungry? The creature trills happily and hops into your outstretched arms. Let's go then, yeah? You leave the alley together. You go out into the world together. The cat is hungry. And it will be hungry often from now on. Very often. Screams of terror follow you both wherever you go, and without thought or care or concern for any of it, you just stand back and watch. Ending 29. All you can eat blood fay. So we fed the cat. Now we'll play with cat. Aw, you just want a little attention, don't you? The poor thing must be bored sitting in that box all day. You're not sure you're much of an interesting companion, but you're willing to do your best. There's got to be something you can entertain the little critter with. But what? Check pockets. Dig into your pockets. You find a small piece of string in your left pocket. Not very helpful. The string's far too short. An eager in your right pocket. Wait. I'm sorry. Not too helpful either right now. Oh, okay. I was like, what? The only other thing you've got on your phone... the only thing... whatever. It's not much of anything the cat can play with, but... there is something you can do. Aw. Photo montage! Well, that was fun, right? Well, you enjoyed yourself. With nothing else to do and no intention of taking the cat home, you decide it's probably best to just leave. You don't want the cat to get too attached, after all. At least you'll have some memories to take with you. Okay, see you around, I guess. Good luck. Okay. You turn and walk away, but as you leave the alley. Your phone just got a message. You open it up and... Scary cat picture. What? Aren't I cute? What? Aren't I cute? It's a picture of a familiar looking cat. Why does the cat know how to use a phone? Okay. Huh? The cat does look cute and happier in the picture, but it's not a picture you recognize. What the heck? Did I? You didn't take this picture. Peek over your shoulder at the cat. But the cat's simply looking at you. Aw, poor thing. Sadly, you're the devil! It mews sadly as if pleading you to come back. Let's go with get out of the alley. You ignore the cat and briskly walk out of the alley without another look. Phew, that was weird. You're a good distance away when... Not again. You're reluctant to look at the new message end. Don't ignore me. Creeped out, you decide to just go home. I know you're seeing these. Come back. Creepy cat can use a phone. Come back. Oh. Come back. Let me guess, come back. Come back, yep. Ah! Where's the creepy image? Oh, jeez. Oh. Did it? Can see you. Can always see you. You can't hide. I will always find you. Oh, wow. Your eyes dart around nervously and certain that you're being followed. But there's nothing there. You're finally home, but you feel too shaken for any relief to calm you down. You rush to the bathroom and slam the door behind you. Everything's okay. This isn't real. It's just like a bad dream. If I get jump scared. You fumble in the dark, turn on the sink and splash your face with some cold water, hoping it will calm your mind and stop the hallucinations. Because that's all they are, right? Hallucinations? You're really regretting leaving home today. You must have been overworking yourself more than you realized. Yeah, that must be... the cat. New message. You jump as your phone alerts you to yet another message received. We're checking the phone. I'm curious, I'm sorry. With shaking hands, you look at your phone. Hi, friend. Ah! What? Startled, you whirl around and stupidly jump back. You slip and smash in the back of your head into the bathroom mirror. You don't register the pain just yet, your eyes shifting wildly around the room. There's nothing there. Nothing at all. You feel dizzy. You dazedly feel the back of your head and examine your hand. You can't really see anything. But it feels warm and wet. The smell of copper fills the air. I see you! The dizziness overwhelms you and you collapse on the bathroom tiles. Help. You reach out for your phone to call an ambulance. The batteries are dead. Ending 30. I think that's that phone number. Phone. The phone vibrates insistently over and over. But you just can't look. Okay, you can shut up now. You keep your eyes squeezed shut, your fingers tightly gripped the sink. In your mind, you beg whoever or whatever is doing this to just stop already. Please, please, please just put me out of my misery. You mutter this quietly. You don't really mean it. You don't. But as the words take shape in the darkest corners of your mind, the phone immediately stops vibrating. Thank you, I was going insane. You think that this would give you relief, but you only feel dread sinking heavily into your stomach. You can feel eyes on you. You can feel puffs of air on the back of your neck, damp and deep and slow. Take a deep breath and open your eyes. You look at the mirror. Nothing. You peek around the room. Still nothing. Nothing at all. But you know that something is there, waiting to be acknowledged, for you to accept the fact of its existence. Only then will it deign to give you peace, to free you from a life of constantly looking over your shoulder, of fearing your own image, your own reflection. You can feel its patience, limitless and old. You can't win against it in a war of attrition. Your lifespan will long expire before it tires of you. So, you close your eyes and accept it. As your head is severed from your neck, you're filled with peace. Grateful that at the very least, you never had to see it. Whatever it was. Ending 31. Headshot. Hi, kitty. What? Guys, the eyes are here. What was that? In the days leading up to my meeting with it, I'd been obsessed with a memory. Someone precious to me had found someone precious to them. My best friend. My only friend. I was happy for them, truly. But then I'd been happy for the others too. They promised it wouldn't happen to me again. That they knew how it felt to be told by someone you cared for that they'd outgrown you and your friendship. That they'd never, ever do such a thing to me. There's not a moment that passes now that I wish I'd risked the pain of their rejection and just believed them. But I didn't. I pulled away before they could, trying to protect my fragile heart. But only hurt all the more. Selfish as it was, I'd wanted them to fight harder to keep me around. When it appeared before me, it promised to be just that. A friend that would never, ever let me go. I might need it in my life. A friend that would never, ever leave me. And all I had to do was promise the same thing in return. You're walking, right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. And you're actually glad that you did. Okay, weather good today. That good thing. Maybe good luck too. Yes, lucky. Lucky, 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 lucky. Lucky, 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 lucky. Lucky, 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 lucky. Those eyes. Or maybe it was fate. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Oh. So, don't take Cat home. We need more play with cat stuff. Let's look around the area. You search around, but there's really nothing in the alley that looks interesting enough for the cat to play with. So maybe, how about a game? You decide on a game you'd known since childhood. Red light, green light. A classic. Teaching a cat how to play might be a bit of a challenge. This is gonna scare me. But you get the feeling's natural hunting instincts will help it along. You walk to the entrance of the alley. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. You exaggerate your movements, covering your eyes with your hands and turn around. 1, 2, 3. Red light. Spin around. The cat hasn't left the box, tilting its head at you in curious confusion. Keep playing. Try again. This time you go a bit slower. 1, 2, 3. red light. When you turn around this time, oh, it's so cute! Cat's out of the box. Cat freezes under your stare as if it thinks you can't see it if it doesn't move. So cute. Satisfied that the cat has gained the hang of the game, you turn again, speeding back up. 1, 2, 3. Red light. Turn around. The cat's a few steps away from the box now, peeking out from behind a dumpster. Its eyes trained rather intensely on you. Well, at least it's having fun. You turn again and feel the sun chill run down your spine. You feel silly, but you can't help counting just a little faster this time. 1, 2, 3, red light. Whirling around after saying red light, you look at the cat. Is it getting bigger? It's halfway down the alley, closer to you now, but it's as if the perspective of what you're seeing is off somehow. Doesn't the cat look a little bigger? I was right. Its pupils are thin slits now. Something's not right. The cat meows at you again, but it sounds much deeper than earlier. It's crouched down as if poised to lunge forward. Your breath shudders a little as your heart starts to race. Your foot instinctively shifts back. Ah! You freeze immediately. The cat looks impatient. It wants to keep playing, but you gulp and turn around, swiftly counting and turning again as you gasp out. 1, 2, 3, red light! Ground shakes as you whirl back around to find yourself staring at a long surface of black fur. Slowly look up and up and up to see a giant shadowy figure leering down from its position hunched over you. Veins dripping with saliva, claws crushing into the concrete walls of the alley. Its glowing eyes are unblinking as they look back at you. The cat waiting for your next turn. But it's so close. If you turn around now, you don't want to play anymore. Run. You don't even finish turning around before claws grip your torso, digging in and piercing the soft flesh of your stomach with ease. As you lift into the drooling, gaping jaws above you, can't help but think that there must have been another way out of this. But pointless regrets are pretty typical for you, aren't they? Any 32, fear quitter. Back up. Keeping your eyes trained on the giant looming over you. Take a step back. No. That's cheating. Run, restore, back up. Begin restoration. What? B, A, C, K, O, U, P. Yes! I'm right! What are you doing? Stop! You'll never break! Back up. The cat stares as you keep eye contact and back up. You step back and back. And as you take one more step back out of the alley, go home. Error. 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 The world outside the alley seems to be broken. What exactly did you do? Ending 33. Error found. Buy a toy. After being out in this alley all alone for who knows how long, you personally think your furry friend deserves something special. I'll be right back, okay? Quickly leave the alley and rush to the nearby pet store. You browse through all the different toys for cats. There are so many to choose from, plush and brightly colored and scented with catnip, but you realize that most of the toys aren't meant for a cat to play with alone. Can't stay in the alley playing forever, and you can't exactly afford to get another cat as a playmate. Another. That's it! You know exactly what to get now. After a quick and successful search of the store, make your purchase and rush back to the alley. Eager to show off your find. I didn't buy another cat, did I? I'm back. The alley feels even gloomier after spending time in direct sunlight. Makes you feel that much prouder of your gift. Skip over to the cat and dig in the store's plastic bag. Got something for you. The cat leans up, curious at the bag's contents. You pull out your gift to the cat. Ta-da! It's a small cat plushie. The plushie is a light orange cream color with burnt sepia stripes, making it resemble a tabby cat. The synthetic fur is soft, but not unrealistically so. And the large eyes are a pale green, more subdued than you would have expected for a toy. There's no denying it's just a plushie, but the thoughtful details still make it almost uncanny to the real thing. Which makes it perfect. A companion for the cat, and one you could actually afford. Win-win. That's not all. Give the plushie a little squeeze and... The cat looks unimpressed. Well, you think it's cute. Guess your purchase wasn't so successful after all. Out of options and lower on cash, you awkwardly place the plushie in the box next to the cat. You get up and turn to leave. You're a few steps away when you hear an electronic meow behind you. Meow. Huh? You turn to see the plushie on the ground next to the box. The cat's watching you closely, staring. Leave. Ungrateful little monster. You huff in annoyance. You're welcome. Shaking your head, you turn to leave once again. And, yep. Ah! When a sharp pain lances up your arm. Gah! Crying out, you grab at your arm only for it to... Yep. Oh, I'm a toy. Fall off. Your arm just falls right off. You stare in shock at your severed limb on the ground. Gathering your courage, you turn to look at where your arm had once connected to the rest of you, only to see... Not blood, it's cotton? Touching it, the stump doesn't even hurt. That is... Until the same thing happens to your other arm. Ah! 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 You fall when both your legs succumb to the same nonsensical fate, crying out at the agony that comes and goes like it never happened, as if you're not currently laying on the dirty ground of an alley, limbless. What in the world is going on? Can't make sense of it. Can't think straight. The pain has receded, leaving you with a strangely empty pit in your stomach, considering you still have a stomach and it wasn't replaced with. As you lay back, helpless and still in shock, staring at the sky, the cat's face appears in your line of vision. Ah! It lunges at your torso, starts biting and clawing into your chest like you're a chew toy. It doesn't hurt anymore. I feel like it should. You're not sure if you're glad that it doesn't. Eventually, you feel the cat pull something out of you. And a small doll that looks very, very familiar. It's hard to tell, but that doll is... That's you, isn't it? The cat hops off of you and heads back to the box with its prize. At least you think so. Everything's too dark to tell. You wake up and find that you can't move an inch. You can't look around, you can't even breathe. Though none of those realizations seem to be a problem. All you can see is the face of a familiar-looking cat curled around you, purring in its sleep. For some reason, this doesn't bother you. You're not sure why you feel like it should. You try to latch onto the thoughts in your head that feel like memories of another life, another time, another you. But the thoughts slip away like forgotten dreams. Oh well, that's fine, isn't it? You're just a doll after all. And the doll's role isn't to have silly thoughts or to remember unimportant things, but to be a companion. And judging from the cat's contented purring, you seem to be performing your role perfectly. You are filled with an overwhelmingly strong sense of pride at this fact. And so you too feel content. Ending 35, cotton-headed. Pick up plushie. You sigh and go over to pick up the stuffed toy. You really do just want attention, don't you? You hold up the cat doll, examining it a little. It looks a little different. Oh! Did it just look at you?
Meow. 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 Meow.
What? Well, she somehow opens its sewn-on mouth before biting into your wrist. Ow, stop! You try to fling it off, but its grip on you is as strong as it drinks your blood, ravenous and frantic. You hit it against the concrete walls of the alley. You try to tear at its sturdy fabric. But try as you might, you can't seem to hurt it or make it stop. It's just a toy after all. Eventually you start to feel faint, enough to collapse to your knees and defeat. The stuffed doll is drinking more calmly now, as if its previous aggression had been a mere reaction to your desperation. It seems satisfied that you're no longer putting up a fight. You think you blacked out for a second, because though you're still seeing the next time you're conscious, your eyes are closed. You feel so weak, you have to use all your strength to just pry open your eyes, and when you do, you see a kitten. Its fur familiar orange trim with burnt sepia stripes, slapping at your wrist. The kitten lifts its head and looks at you with piercing green open eyes. Mewls at you with a high squeaky pitch, mouth covered in blood. It'd be downright adorable if you weren't about to die from blood loss. Oh, another kitty. The cat strolls on into your line of sight and picks the kitten up. Gives you an indecipherable look before turning away. The cat carries the kitten back to the box and starts to carefully and doodly clean it. You sway and find you can't right yourself before falling to the ground. It would seem that in the end, you'd gotten the cat a playmate after all. Ending 34, Living Doll. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. Looks like there will be a part 6, most likely a part 7. I thought not taking the cat home would be faster choices. Not so much, apparently. Anyway, if you liked today's video, make sure to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to not miss an upload. And drink water. Eat some food today. Don't forget. Take care of yourself. Bye now.